An absurd claim about Raja Ram Mohan Roy has surfaced where he's being labelled as a British agent. History, thankfully, does not bend so easily, and Bengal certainly not. Before political noise, before misinformed jabs, before this sudden urge to rewrite the past, there was the man himself, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, the mind that lit the first spark of India's social awakening, the reformer who redefined what it meant to be an Indian at a time when India had forgotten her own courage. He was born in 1772 in a Bengal where superstition strangled reason, where cruelty was disguised as a tradition, where women lived and died without rights, without dignity, without a voice. And then came a man who refused to accept that this was the destiny of his people. He fought Sati when speaking against it meant risking exile, isolation, even death. He fought for women's inheritance rights when the very idea was mocked. He fought for education, for reason, for religious tolerance, for a society that could think, question, and evolve. He mastered Bangla, Sanskrit, Persian, Arabic, English, Latin, Greek, not to serve rulers but to dismantle ignorance from every direction it came. He challenged Christian missionaries when they attacked Hinduism. He challenged Hindu orthodoxy when it defended injustice. He challenged the British when they abused power. He challenged Indians when we hid behind comfort. Tell me, does a British agent do that? He founded the Brahmo Samaj, the beginning of a reformist movement that would influence generations of thinkers, from Maharishi Devendranath Tagore to Swami Vivekananda to the entire Bengal Renaissance. He published journals, fought legal battles, wrote petitions, stood inside the storm without flinching, because the country he imagined was bigger than the country he inherited. And when he traveled to England, it wasn't to serve the British. It was to fight for India's rights, demand freedom of press, demand better governance, and demand justice. He died there, far from home, but not before changing the very direction of Indian history. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was not a British agent. He was the man who made modern India possible. He was the man who forced a stagnant society to wake up. He was the first voice of Bengal's, indeed India's Renaissance, the first modern Indian in the truest sense of the term. Bengal remembers Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Do you?